Welcome back to the Wake Man channel. All right, I am back down at the shop, and as you can see, I brought a few things. This is actually the headboard to our main bed, and I brought the frame too. Hopefully I'll be bringing the bed down, I think 2 weeks from now, and then I'll actually have a real bed to sleep on when I stay down here. I got the toilets. I'm kind of hoping that I get enough flooring done today that I can install one of the toilets. That way I don't have to worry about going to the gas station to go to the bathroom, at least for number two. Number one, I've just been kind of going outside if I need to go quickly. I also brought down some underlayment because we are putting some underlayment downstairs on the concrete. My wife was wanting it to be a little bit warmer and also a little softer on the feet. It's kind of, you know, like not necessarily required to do an underlayment on concrete. It's kind of preference, I would say. The flooring does come with an underlayment attached to it, but some people would argue that that doesn't provide the appropriate vapor barrier. Now, I'm talking specifically about putting luxury vinyl planks down, which are waterproof. Now, if you're doing any type of wood flooring or anything that's not fully waterproof, then you definitely would want a vapor barrier, at least. Anyways, so that's what I'm down here to do this weekend is work on flooring. And I'm hoping to knock out all the upstairs this weekend and maybe even hopefully get started on the downstairs. Also get a toilet installed if I can. I did sort of budget / schedule 2 weekends to do flooring, but it'd be really cool if I was able to save one of those days and start flooring and start on the cabinets and kind of get a little bit ahead. But yeah, there has been some movement since I was here last weekend. First of all, last weekend I painted, if you didn't check that out, and I've been running around looking at the results, and I'm actually pretty dang happy because the last coat that I did of paint, I did basically in the dark. You know, I was just running around with a light with me. And man, I expected to find some drips, maybe in some spots. Wasn't sure how good the coverage was, but man, I am very pleased. I mean, the most I can find is like, there's a little spot right here where I can just slightly see like this little hue. I'm sure it's like a little bit of fuzz next to a, like standing fuzz next to a joint. But really that is nothing. You know, like you can barely tell that. I think I would probably be one of the only people, or people who do drywall and paint for a living would be able to tell that. And that's something I could touch up if I wanted to. The few spots that I kind of messed up along the way and touched up actually look way better than I thought they would. I can see them for sure. It's where one spot is where I knocked a bucket into the wall when I was walking upstairs. And I put a couple grooves in the wall, and I just kind of tried to fill it with some paint. Those spots I can see, but I think the normal person probably wouldn't notice. But I can still touch those up later. The couple of spots that I missed on getting these bumps knocked down, not bad. And what's cool is I could still knock these bumps off and just touch it up with paint. So I'm actually very pleased with how the paint turned out. It looks really good. It looks nice and finished. the walls do. Something else you might notice is the electrical is getting finished. So now I have can lights in some of these. You see outlets on the walls. I'm hoping there's power to them. If there's not, I'm gonna go flip the breaker because I might not have to use this extension cord anymore. You can see there's the 220 for the oven. If we come in, you can actually see there's a bathroom light. Come in here, here's one of the bedroom lights. I think that's looking pretty cool. And then let's pop over in here. You can see my 220 outlet for washer dryer, which that one probably won't even get used because I think we're gonna start with them upstairs. There's still a panel to go there, just a cap. Oh yeah, there's even a light in here. There's also smoke detectors installed. So pretty dang good progress actually, and I'm gonna step outside to show you the progress outside because there's some outside as well. As you probably saw in the first shot, we have forms set up to be able to pour concrete all along this side here. So this is going to be kind of like a porch. You can see that it's thicker on this edge, kind of like a monoslab, and that's because there is an awning that's planned for this side. And that's that wasn't part of the original plans, might come later in the summer. It definitely won't be part of the original finish to have an awning here, but yeah, might be there later this summer if things work out. Also, if you look over here, we have the form set up for the driveway. So excited to have a driveway. That's why I pulled up to the back today, because I've been pulling in the front because you can see they're getting ready to pour this. They were originally planning to pour the concrete this coming Monday and Tuesday, but we've actually had a pretty cold April. I think it's only like 35 degrees or 40 degrees where I'm standing outside right now. We have had a couple of 80-degree days, but most of it's been cold, snowy, moisture. So next week, they originally wanted to do it Monday, Tuesday, then it got shifted to Wednesday. Now they've got it tentatively scheduled for next Friday, but it's okay. I mean, they'll get it poured. If they don't get it poured next week, it'll probably be the following week. And I do have my air conditioning unit and finish HVAC to get the thermostats on and all the registers on scheduled the week following. Lots of progress. Again, I love seeing progress, so pretty happy with that. I'll take you in here. So you see all my stuff piling up here. What's cool is this stuff is now going to start slowly going inside. So you can see here's my flooring, and this stuff is now going to start going inside, one box at a time. So I'm excited to see how this stuff looks, and the video today should be pretty cool because time lapses of doing flooring usually are pretty cool. I've done them before, not on the channel, but I've done them before when I did my basement in our current house, and to me it's one of those like satisfying videos to watch stuff like that on a time lapse. I also wanted to show you, there's a wall sconce there coming up for the stairs lighting. We also have a smoke detector way up there, and then same light as what we're gonna have in the bedrooms up there. As you can see, light there, and here's this bathroom light. Looks like you got the fan / light in too, and then there's that one. I think those lights turned out pretty cool. We decided to go with kind of an open bulb sort of concept as opposed to being under a shade or something like that, because it slants up, and I feel like that design is really cool for the slant upwards. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get going, get stuff unloaded and start doing some flooring. So here we go. All right, I'm just kind of closing down the evening here. And as you can see, I've made up a bed. I am staying the night tonight. I'm gonna get a full day of installing floor tomorrow, and I'm pretty sure I'll have the upstairs done and be able to start on the downstairs. It's pretty crazy to think the last time I stayed here, which was probably a month and a half ago, you know, there was I would say maybe a quarter of the drywall hung, maybe a third at the most, probably more like a quarter. So now it's all hung, you know, mudded, sanded, textured and painted, and it's really starting to come together. I mean, as you can see in the time lapse, you know, the flooring's starting to look good, and it looks good with the paint color. As you saw, I got the toilet installed. You have to use it, but I'll probably pee in it before I go to bed. The camera did shut off right before I put this last piece on here that goes all the way to the wall there. And then I did fill in the closet right there. So I'm pretty happy with the progress. You can see I just need to basically finish this room tomorrow, you know, go that way. Then I'll continue going this way, and I'll kind of backfill it into there. And then, you know, I just got this small space here along with the closet to do. I really think that I'll probably be done upstairs somewhere mid-afternoon. And then I'll go ahead and start on the downstairs. I'm actually really hoping that I get enough done downstairs that I can come back next weekend, maybe spend a day, maybe a little bit more than a day. I'm hoping just the Saturday, finishing the flooring, and then I can start installing cabinets. And that would put me a little bit ahead, based on what I've kind of scheduled and budgeted for. So I'm pretty happy. I am totally beat. You know, this stuff destroys my back and my knees, really everything, honestly. But I'm happy with the amount of work I got done today. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to go to sleep, and I will see you guys in the morning. All right, just wrapping up the weekend here. It's just after 5, so just got done kind of packing up. I just got to grab these two toolboxes here. You can, as you saw in the video, I finished the entire upstairs, which I'm very happy with that. That was the main goal of the weekend. But I was also able to start the downstairs. So you can see this is the underlayment we're doing downstairs. And I got a couple courses started. So yeah, I actually think that I will either be able to knock out all the downstairs on Saturday next week, or I might need like a few hours on Sunday, but I think I'm gonna be able to start doing cabinets. So pretty excited for the progress. Everything's moving along. And I hope some concrete gets poured this next week, but it's kind of a toss up because of weather. But yeah, that's it for this video. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have thoughts on this video or ideas for future videos, please leave those in the comments below. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and click on that notification bell so you can be notified of my future videos. I'll see you next week.